Okay. Hi, afternoon. Welcome to another segment of Movement for Life, also known as Move for Your Life. This is a follow-up on yesterday's segment on the X shape that we use in Filipino martial arts. Now, one of my friends, Butch Ong, asked me some questions about some of the technical aspects of the execution of the um, X movement. Here, I'll explain his questions. I'll answer his questions and I'll explain some of the other details. Now, let's take a look at this. Yesterday, I said that the chamber here, take note of this, position your armpit, keep it at the 90-degree angle, and then hit downwards. This is the first part of the X movement, and then this part here is the next part. Now, if you look sideways, there's a difference in the ending position of the stick outside. Why? In here, when you execute this, notice the length of the arm in here, and therefore the distance that you can reach when you execute the strike this way. However, in the other side, the distance is smaller. That has a lot to do with the design, the anatomy of shoulders here. This is natural when you go here, and this is natural here. The other thing to consider is that if you want to reach out and strike somebody here, but when you're closing in on your attacker, so here, you want to reach him from a long distance, and then you close in. Okay? Now, that section with the use of the footwork will be described in more detail in a follow-up video after this. So I hope, Butch, that answers your question. And for the other question about maintaining balance, here we go. See, to maintain balance, I'm starting only with the standing position. And here, later on, we'll explore the different stances that go into the execution of these techniques. Here we go. First one, since you're standing here, right? Now, it is the hip movement here. When you turn your hips, here. So how do you maintain your balance? Try to maintain distance here along your center line, here, from here to here. And good exercise is to visualize a cord running from the top, ceiling, all the way down here, around which your spine will rotate. Okay? That means then that when you keep that in mind, your body will automatically follow the image that you're keeping in your mind, and so that means you will also keep that balance. Now, it's important to have the feeling, sensation, that you have 50-50 weight distribution on your feet, at least for now. Later on, we'll explore other means of changing distribution of weight so that the displacement can actually be to your advantage. So, Butch, I hope that answers your question, and feel free to ask me some more questions. If any of you have other questions about the videos I've released so far, please don't hesitate to put them in the comment section. Now, today's section, we'll explore the use of the horizontal strikes. Now, horizontal strikes look like this, or can be this. Again, let me point out, from this chamber or from this chamber. Okay? And in some variations of Filipino martial arts, you hear a distinct slapping sound. Now, the horizontal strike has a number of names associated with it according to the different schools of the martial arts. For example, in our catalog of techniques, Guru Elmer Ibanez called this the Banda Ibanda. Okay? In Calis Ilosistimo, this was the planchada. So, there are variations of the terms, but the basic shape is the same. Here and here. So, how do you execute this? Okay? For now, we'll again use the same chambering position as we did the last time. Namely, we start from here. Okay? And this time, your target position, the shape that this will go is rather a flat horizontal line, here and to here. Again, as before, make sure that your hips turn first before the strike. Here. So, with that little twist of the hips, okay? Now, like before, as I mentioned earlier, again, if you notice, the range that you can reach here, okay, is much further here than here. Okay? There. And then again, it has to do with the tactical uses. Reach him at a long distance. Reach him when you're closing in. Okay? Reach him at a long distance. Reach him closing in. Now, repetitions. See? As many as you could until you get tired. And here's a tip for you. Time yourself. And how many repetitions can you do in how many seconds? That's your benchmark. And then work at extending that by so many repetitions and so many seconds or minutes for each time that you practice. And so that means that you will be improving your movement capability, your skill, and your stamina. Okay? What's important here is move for your life. Now, give you an exercise to do. Here's what you do. Here. Okay? Horizontal and horizontal. When you feel comfortable with this, you can begin to add this to the other exercise we did last time. Namely, first the X, and then the line. X shake, line. Slowly now. X shake, and line. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get something for it. Remember, keep practicing, keep moving. Move for your life, especially during this time of quarantine. Thank you, and may everybody who's watching this be blessed.